But no, Yakub said he was a part of this whole thing. See,
Yakub made the aliens. But he made the white people.
But see, I would hate to. I don't want hope that I don't look like that.
No, his head is a nut sack.
Yeah, that's not the way anybody wants it.
No, that's a tough.
If I looked like that, I would also do something really, really fucked up.
You gotta fill the gaps somehow.
Yeah, you know what's deep about this though? What if in their race, the bigger your brain is, like the hotter you are?
I mean, but he didn't get no bitches.
He probably got alien bitches. Smart alien.
You're saying that he had a lot of potential wherever he's from.
I'm saying this is like being tall, dark, and handsome.
Right.
And their race is the alien head. He could have been like 5'8", 5'7" with that big ass head.
Right.
And they love him.
Well, all I can say is I'm glad I'm not over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like
a big head bitch like that come and holler at me. I'm gonna say, no.
They coming for you, bro.
I don't want that.
They coming for us. I don't want it either.
We'll just start. We'll jump into this and then
definitely.
Maybe a miracle will happen.
He'll hit me back.
I believe you.
I don't know if it's in the interview, but he always hits me back.
That's beautiful.
Especially after he's on my comedy special.
Yeah, you're saying you got a joke about him?
Yeah. I got a joke about him. He's but maybe not joke about just how he's right about everything, but no one believes it. But it's always that after you. That's not what the joke is about. But it's like, well, it is about that, but. I'll show it to you, but how he's right, man. And then it's funny because it'd be that later on thing in life where people are like, oh, he was always right. But when you're here, and you're telling people
you're saying he's right about the math?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's bold. Expand.
Well, I mean, because he actually showed a functionality for it. That's my issue is like, no one's challenging him directly with functionality. You know what I mean?
And there's we have models who don't have great ideas of what functionality is. Me and Langston know.
Wait, really?
When you say functionality, well, I'm talking about 1 × 1 is 2, right? When you say functionality of it.
Well, he said action versus reaction. Action equals a reaction. So the reaction, what he's saying is from what I understand, because I'm not really good with. I know a little bit about the quantum realm and quantum physics, and that's a little bit as it pertains to. I'm more of I would call myself a spiritual person where I'm realizing that there is something that is moving, and if it's all our consciousness together, is moving the world, I would say.
Yeah.
So when you start talking about how that is, what's what I'm looking for, the functionality of that, it makes sense what he's saying.
If I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying that like his math is applicable in real life.
It's applicable for what the realm is. And when you say the word realm, no one believes you. When you start saying
I was trying to be on your side, and then you're like, realm. And it's like, nigga, what you want me to do?
It starts sounding like
help me, help you.
The medieval times. The realm's upon us.
Yeah. I'm trying to be your boy here. You're bringing up realms and shit.
The realms. I know, right? So yeah, and that's that's the issue is like, how does this actual place, not realm, how does this actual infrastructure that we're in, can we agree that we're in the infrastructure? What they call it, Earth, or we're in something.
Are you speaking of like a simulation style infrastructure?
No, just say there is a systematic flow for what we're in right now.
I think life is its own system.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
100%. So we can all agree with that.
A system of systems, yeah.
Now, if you're talking back code, and this is where I really want to defend anybody that has this type of knowledge. I have a technology company, Making a Brand, MAB, by the way, and also as a show that I'm doing called Making a Brand. And it's about making brands. But we've been working with websites and back coding. So in order to get a front coding, you have to have a back code. So I think what's happening, Terrence is speaking in back code. Like if I talk to you in like
beneath the infrastructure.
If I talk to you in like, man, HTTP X :345 will give you a UXI, you'd be like, wait, what?
Right.
But if you're talking to the programmer, they go, oh yeah. So I think he's talking back code.
Like, okay. So we're looking at steel. We're looking at
your.
He's talking steel stud framing.
Exactly. Look at your website, right? Mm-hmm. You're talking about what's on the site. There's a back code to that. I think he's talking in back code to people. They don't understand the back coding of the infrastructure. I don't want to say the R word.
You can say the R word, bro. Yeah. Trust me, they'll cut it out. But I've said the R word on here once.
Okay,
he meant realm.
Okay, Langston, that's what I meant.
I meant realm.
That's what I meant.
Okay, you can't say realm on here.
No, I was just kidding.
They're gonna cut out realm.
The other one.
That's funny. That's
the only word we.
That's the only word you can say. Every other word, but
everything
realm,
else, we're like, nah, go ahead.
Comes with, hey,
go ahead. We believe in freedom of speech.
Right. It's like, look, listen. My mama told me you can't say realm. All right.
We
vibing right now.
We're already vibing.
I'm already in it.
It's kind of even, it's so funny because it's kind of on topic of everything that, we talk about as far as like simulations. I mean, I do feel like there's something. You ever watch Back to the Future?
Of course.
Come on.
You see Marty McFly, he makes a decision and the time changes.
Hey, let's go.
Yo.
You ain't coming out? No, this is the area you want to be in.
T.
What's up, T?
You're becoming a legend, bro. You're already a legend, but what your message is a legend, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm in it. Look at your text message.
I just looked at it. I just saw the picture.
If you don't make Terrence, if I'm going to make a website myself for you and link your account and make T-shirts, bro, I will wear those T-shirts everywhere I go, bro.
Will you tell him that Langston and David are big fans and we're just really proud of everything he's doing?
Facts.
Hey, Terrence Howard, my man, we big fans over here at the podcast.
Big fans at My Momma Told Me.
This is a podcast. This is a podcast that's dope podcast. They kind of speak about different things that people don't want to like that not the popular things to talk about. So I come here and I see your face on here. I'm like, if he don't make these T-shirts, if you don't make, I got 97 patents, but real math ain't one. T-shirts, bro, for you.
You're right. This is the real math.
No.
Mathematics isn't one of them.
Exactly. So we can change.
Mathematics isn't one of them.
Okay, we can change.
Just say flat mathematics isn't one of them.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do? The person who made this, I'm gonna get them to change the wording, and we're gonna make. Well, you're gonna make T-shirts out of it, and you're gonna make. No, bro, seriously. You know how much money you can make off this, bro, right now?
I know.
No, I'm serious.
To do a thing, I'm about the man card thing. That's what I'm pushing right now, is getting that stuff up right. I really want to have a man card.
Terrence, if I get these T-shirts made and I donate to your fund, can I do that, or just give you all the money, please, bro? I'm not joking, man. I can get.
Hey, can we get some man cards though too?
I'll take a man card.
He said he wants man card. They want man cards.
Yeah.
Like Amex?
No, what he said? What do you mean by?
Yeah, like keep your motherfucking man card.
Oh, keep your man card. Oh, he's talking about from the.
I thought it was like a rush card.
No.
I thought we could invest.
No.
This is more theoretical.
No, I listen.
No, this is symbolic.
Yeah.
Hey, I listen, bro. Your merch game right now could be so high, Terrence. I didn't know it was this.
Whitney, you got the organization. I'm with you.
I'll do it, bro. I promise you. I will make sure this thing sells, bro. I will wear that shit on stage.
And fellas, if you need somewhere to promote, believe me, you can come on the podcast
come on.
anytime.
You need a 3XL model on the website?
I'm gonna tell them. Hey, I'm gonna tell them that's actually.
Because they never had the big
That's
models.
actually trademarked. That's his face, so he owns his trademark. So we do have to talk about that. I don't think he minds. No, I'm serious.
I got
I'm
you.
big.
No, we take it down right now.
Bro,
we'll figure it out.
No, I'm not gonna take it down, but I'm big on black IPs.
Yeah.
Like, IPs in general.
Yeah.
Because they always, like, right now, that he's making his own, that's his IP. No, seriously. And it's on camera. So
hey, no, we got IP. I get you. I'm
you know what I mean? So keep it up if it's okay with him, but we gotta.
Is it okay with him if we keep it up?
I don't know. It's up to him.
As long keeping up what?
Bro, you're in it. Can I FaceTime you and show you what this is?
You got FaceTime him.
Hold on. Look, bro, I'm in a podcast. Look at this. Right?
What's going on, Terrence?
What?
Look at this. You're part of the podcast. Bro.
That's pretty great, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good, right?
Pretty good.
Really does look great.
Yeah, see?
Yo, so that's your t-shirt right there. We're gonna switch the wording on what you wanted to say. But look at that.
If you say I got 97 patents, but real math ain't one of them, then I look stupid.
I know exactly, so we're gonna switch it. What do you want to say? I'm gonna tell him right now.
I got 97 patents. No, I actually over 100.
But 97 is
Might as well do 99. Make it 99 patents.
and flat math ain't one of them.
And fake math ain't one of them.
Okay, perfect. They gotta switch that.
We'll fix it.
Because I don't want. He can't look. I'm very protective over my friends,
man,
and I'm very protective over.
Here's my promise
But
to you.
the image.
This whole part, that's gonna change. It's going
we take it out.
Fake math ain't one of them.
Okay, write it down. Let's make sure we write it down.
It's burned in my memory, Brandon T. Jackson.
Well, we gonna do. No. Can we?
I'll never forget this day for the rest of my life. You don't know how much this means to me to have FaceTimed with this man. We're big fans
crazy.
over here.
This is crazy.
This is legendary shit, Terrence Howard.
Spreading the message. Just spreading the truth. Get us out of the lie. We've been fucked up in this lie for so long, and physics is all messed up, and that's why our medicine is messed up. If you want to live forever and want to have free energy, this is the way.
Bro.
Well, I'm doing it. Listen.
I hear you.
Hey.
Listen, on some real stuff. Hey, Terrence, we're going to talk after this. But no, this is the second time I came in. They had some picture of you up. And I was like, this is the second time. The other one was but this picture right here is a t-shirt. And I'm literally going to get this made for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of t-shirts that I want to make.
Okay. No, that's real. But this image this image right here, though, bro, is over. But I'll tell them to switch the wording because that's what I was looking at, too. I'm about to finish the podcast. I'm going to hit you after I'm done.
Brandon, we haven't even started.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, my God. Sorry.
You just got on a FaceTime with Terrence Howard. That's all that happened.
No, because y'all got him on that.
No, it's beautiful. We're so happy
hey.
this is happening. You don't have to re-explain. I believe you.
Okay, T, let's talk t-shirts. I'm going to take a picture of this, though. Because that's over, bro. Hey, you know how many people would buy that, though? For real?
We bought it.
That's your IP, bro.
Yeah, we didn't make that ourselves.
No.
Let's do it.
All right, for sure.
All right, love you.
I love you, too.
And I love you, too, Terrence Howard.
Yo, you know how much money that would make right now?
Bro.
That merch.
I would go crazy.
All right.
I gotta figure out a merch company. And now my mind is ticking.
Yeah, you
right
made
now.
a lot of promises.
Yeah.
You better get.
No, I can do that. I just want to find the right one I can deliver.
Come on, man. Just bring that manufacturing back to the USA, baby.
Let's go. All right. We don't
crazy.
need a preamble for this.
No, we don't need a
episode.
fucking preamble.
Y'all should just keep that.
You want to talk about what me and you were doing? Yeah. That's the best shit that ever happened on this podcast.
We're not losing that for a
We're
second.
talking about Langston's kids? Me going to the fucking
You guys are literally saying, y'all saw the concept of the t-shirts, of the Terrence Howard merch.
Bro, I'm reeling. I am reeling.
My heart is a flutter, my man. There's nothing could go wrong from this moment forward.
Bro.
Here's what we're going to do.
I'm listening.
We're going to take a break.
Yes.
That's the only explanation. It's the only path forward. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to dive in more with our guest who we haven't even introduced yet. This entire time we've been talking, we have not introduced him, but he is an actor, a writer, a comedian, all sorts of things, a merch man now.
Yeah, I mean, I do. Remember I said a technology company, so I do infrastructures with tech and collect data and different things like that.
All the shit.
Because I was like, I'm funny as hell, but no one is seeing this because of algorithms. You know what I mean? The good old Al, the Al guy, is like it's like a mobster. You want people to see you?
Yeah,
Space Jam 2.
Yeah, 25 cents, $25. You know what I mean? You can see 5 views.
Yeah.
That guy.
No, it's a weird game that everybody's buying into.
So weird.
And you got to figure it out. And you're a man who's figured it out. And we're so grateful you're on the podcast.
Let's put this number in the calculator, 555-999-779. Brandon, I'm telling you, man, the math is real. That's my dude, bro. Swear to God, we about to go hard.
Bro,
yo,
I'm going to be honest.
This Terrence Howard?
I'm going to be honest. I thought he wasn't going to hit you back. I was just...
Really?
Yes, Terrence Howard.
I thought he would hit you back.
Want me to call Robert? Downey Jr. or Ben Stiller? Which one?
No.
It's only
you
Black
don't
people on here.
understand. We don't give a fuck about them.
Jesus, Easter coming up. You good?
I actually got some shit to run past. I actually got some shit.
That's not who we need for the podcast. You see, Ben Stiller can't help us over here. Only Terrence Howard can help what we doing over here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey,
That's
listen.
true.
Honestly, he will come through if especially because of this situation. I think he will. I'm not speaking for him, but I think T will come through because me and him are kind of on the same type of vibe journey where we just like, and it's bigger than just it's intellectual property. That's his IPs. He said I got 99 patents. Not 97.
Well, he said over 100.
Yeah,
he said over 100.
So he has 99 patents.
Yep.
Right. You got to think about it. That's intellectual properties, and a lot of people of color have been cheated out of the intellectual properties. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From the buffalo chicken guy, the buffalo chicken, that he was cheated out of. I mean, if you study the how buffalo chicken came about, it was a brother that was just made
in Buffalo, New York, doing the thing and then they usurped it and made it a white man's invention. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings, everything. But boy, we're going to break. Let's go to break. Brandon T. Jackson's here, y'all. We're going to take a break. We're going to be back with more Brandon T. Jackson, more My Momma Told Me.
And then she said in my ear, go deeper. Stay with me now. And what hurt me is I was already all the way in.
Hilarious.
We're back.
We're back.
We're still here with Brandon T. Jackson. We're talking about all kinds of
everything.
And you, I think, left us with a little bit
properties.
of a... No. You left us with a little cliffhanger before we came back in.
No, we were talking about
who told us we were black.
Who told us we were black?
Now, when you ask that question...
I mean, I assume the whites. I can't imagine
that's the only people who could have...
were we black before whites came wherever they came? Were we black or were we of our own tribes or whatever?
I mean, I think there was always a form of colorism and people over there looking like people, not looking like people over there, right? East Africans look different than West Africans, right?
Yeah, was that colorism or that culture?
I mean, I think there's also a level of colorism to it probably, but like, this whole continent being black, I think that's white.
I think you didn't...
Supremacy.
I think you didn't have as much... passing through each other.
I don't think any of the colorisms were a problem until we saw a different color.
Completely.
Think, personally. That's my I'm not saying that's fact. This is my
No.
opinion.
I mean, we're all speculation right now. This is beginning of the time shit.
I also don't know how varied the colors were in the beginning.
I don't know what the makeup was. I don't know how different. I also don't, if you think about it, because there were a time when East Africans did look like, right? Like, that all spread out as well. So there was a time where they maybe weren't that different.
Yeah.
In the East, I think from my understanding, I would ask you same question. Is like, who told us that we were black? Who told them that they were white? In Europe, were they called white? Or they were called British? For England!
Yeah.
For the United Kingdom!
I think they were Saxons.
Right? So it was more about...
Scottish.
But it was like
Anglos.
So so it was more about religion.
And then the Germanic guys.
And tribes on how they do things. Right? When you say like when Rome was fighting all the Germanic tribes and different things like that, in Gladiator. Remember the beginning of Gladiator? There was these rebel tribes that didn't want to be, I guess we could say, colonized or do what the Romans do. So they weren't
going to assimilate.
They were taking on other colonies or other territories at the time. And they had their ways of doing things, and then the Romans have their ways. It's actually a saying, when in Rome,
do as
the Romans do, which means Romans had a way of doing
beat
things.
Your ass.
But they were both white.
The end of that.
Yeah.
So you think they were fighting over color, or they were fighting over the ways of how things should be done?
I think it was all regional. I think it was like within Europe. I think it was regional.
But I also think that some of that becomes self-actualizing. So over time, those people, because of them living in isolation, then start to look like a certain race of people. Which
I'm not asking how they come up. I'm not
it.
saying how they be, because that argument of how did white people even come is like a ongoing argument of going back. I'm saying just in a retrospect, we're all here on the earth. And now we're in America, which is a derivative of the Roman Empire. I don't care what nobody say. The Senate, the Congress, all that stuff is, which is even deeper. I can even go deeper where that even comes from. But I mean, the whole Old Testament structure or the New Testament structure of Revelation is if you want to talk about the kingdom, is like the Senate, God being the king, or the president and the Senate, legislation, the priesthood, and all that stuff. It's all the same infrastructure. Even when you look at a chessboard, the same infrastructure. So the infrastructure that was built.
Well, you're saying the chessboard mimics the infrastructure of the Roman government?
Every government. The Bible, every government. King, queen. Okay, let's do it like this.
Yeah, king, queen, rook, knight,
so
knight.
So the U.S. Army would be your knights.
Right.
The
flanking the
Levi,
the
the priest would be the Catholic Church, Levitical order, or any religious order.
You mean the bishop?
The bishop, yeah. Your castle would be the real estate and territory. Your pawn, we're the pawns. The people are the pawns for sure.
Always.
What am I missing? Your queen would be the I would say the king and queen would be the royal. They say the royal houses, but for now let's just say in London the house of
right. But Rome was like a republic, right?
Yeah, it was a republic, but yeah, it is a republic. But I'm saying when you start talking about the infrastructure of how everything is made from a chessboard, think of it like this. I'm just giving you pieces on the board. Catholic Church, the king and queen from the royal family, right? The royal army,
right?
The what pieces am I missing? The real estate, the castles. They're castles.
Right,
that's why you castle.
So we have the king and queen.
You castle the king.
Rooks, the bishops.
You put them in the castle. You put them in their estate, right?
Right.
And then you go down to the pawns, right? What am I missing?
Yeah, pawns.
Yeah,
pawns. That's us. So the royal family, and then when you look at the board, the pawns are the first thing to go. So you look at the royal family, they built the estates. They built this structure here, these two lines of defense on a chessboard, if I'm seeing it right, would be your most important pieces. Then you have pieces that are fall guys. They go first, and that's the people. So from my perspective, I would say that we're on a huge chessboard, for sure. Like if you can't see
where do you when you say us? So do you view yourself as a pawn as well?
I hate to say it, yes. I don't want to be one, but at this point,
is there a way for you to elevate from pawn? I'm not saying you got to be king, queen. Do you think you could elevate to like knight?
I mean, only there to do that. Yeah, they do it all the time. Elton John's a sir. Lewis Hamilton is sir. No,
but that's
only actors though.
No,
that's not only actors.
They have been in society, Sir Lewis Hamilton. He's literally a sir.
Sure, but I'm saying that like the elevation.
He's a lord.
The elevation where your life, because like the royal family will never.
Will Smith is a lord.
You think that that exists in perpetuity?
That's
that
lords.
Will be forever kind of thing.
Yeah, there's lords, bro. As long as we have some type of society, the celebrities are considered lords. Mm-hmm. They're like the Lord Van Winkelstein.
You only gets more court jester? I just mean because a lord also has dominion, right? A lord has lands and serfs.
You could say that arguably that Lewis Hamilton is a Sir Lord. He has so much dominion on this earth. Would you say from a perspective of real estate?
But I mean, he doesn't have a group of people who are indentured to him. He's got fans.
No, you can't. I mean, not indentured, but he can employ a lot of people if he wants to.
Right.
That lords were just honorable men amongst men. They were like the celebrities. They were the ones of the house, the one that can come to the royal wedding and the royal family. They were the celebs. You know what I mean?
Sure. So, I think when I think of what the actual lords are, it's a level of rich that exceeds celebrity. Like there are.
That's I think what I mean.
Yeah, I mean I'm talking.
There's celebrities who could go of major Fortune 500 corporations that are actually rich.
No, I would say those are higher level lords, but those are definitely. I would even say. Yeah, those are the high level. I think there were levels of lords, but I wouldn't say every celebrity's a lord. I would say like the ones with power. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, you can't say If they say, we knight you, sir, you're a lord at that point. Literally.
Yeah. No, of course, yeah.
That's what they're saying.
If they give you an honorary degree at a college, it doesn't...
Right, I'm not a doctor.
No,
I just was great on a sitcom.
Yeah.
No.
We got to be honest about what this is, Dr. Bill Cosby.
No, but that's different, though. Not an honorary. America's honorary system is a little...
Our whole system's going to hell. Anyway.
Like the British honorary system is, you got to really bring it, and then you got to be a real. They started that. Not started it, but they coined the honorary system. When you say, "I've knighted thee, the Lord of Liechtenstein,"
do other countries still knight people? Is it only the British?
We do.
We give medals of honor.
Yeah, medals of honor.
But in the way that you can become Sir blank blank. Like, can you still do that in France or other?
Not like, no offense, I love America, but ours is a little like not bootleg, but it's like like you said, you could be an honorary doctor.
Right,
you could
Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah, that's.
It's also jokes on here. We gotta cut it a little bit.
No, that's funny. I'm just thinking like,
if you call him, I'll scream. I'll scream.
No, I never met Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar, that's my godfather.
What?
But I see what you're saying, that it's the whole system in the U.S. is maybe, feels maybe more arbitrary or more random, right?
No, not random. I'm saying it's just it's an offshoot of the Roman Empire. Everything's an offshoot of the Roman Empire. You wouldn't say?
I think that, to me, history exists in such a way where we don't know a lot before that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that it almost feels dangerous to give them credit for some shit that they stole from generations of
I'm not saying it, but that's offshoot of Egyptian Empire.
Yeah.
So you want to go derivative of it. That's the ego symbol been going back since Egypt.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, yeah, we want to go back to Egypt. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm saying right now in the infrastructure we're here now, I don't want to, I can go all the way back to, ancient Persia, ancient Babylon. I can do all that, but I don't want to go that far. I'm saying because we literally have somewhat of records of, we know that there's a king and queen sitting up in some house right now in England. And I would say the infrastructure of what we're in is literally it's a world chessboard. It is what it is. Whether you want to deny it or not, we have, every country has a leader, troops, people, real estate.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not, you know what I mean? And it's the same structure.
It's like the controlling of assets.
The controlling of assets.
The bishop is probably religion, I would assume.
Bishop's a religion.
If we're talking about the breakdown.
Yeah.
So it's like land, religion, military, hierarchy.
Now
hierarchy, people,
supreme leader.
Yeah, maybe
if I could give a note on
supreme leaders,
what I personally think, I think you're missing something in making the queen just an emperor. I think the queen has so much power on the board. It's literally your most powerful piece.
That's true. It's the best piece.
That should be your money. I think that is the thing that actually motivates all of the other parts that get to move and protects it.
Oh, that makes sense.
If
queen is money, and
queen
then
is money.
Maybe
the king is
your family, because it's so limited, right? It's the most limited.
When you say
of
queen,
that
when you
back
say
row,
queen is money, who controls? What is money? Money is only good as you can't eat money.
No, but money
gets you assets that the money helps you buy the board. You know what I mean?
But money also motivates every other piece to move forward.
Yes.
That is how you not only motivate the other pieces, but you scare the pieces that otherwise might have advanced on you. Is you send money out and people are like, all right, man, back. It's
that
the
is
reason.
True. That is true.
It's the reason
you send the queen. You send the queen out.
Well, you're saying, who's on the money?
Who's on the money? Well, yeah, but that's fashion, baby. Come on.
No, what I'm saying.
That's like putting on a Gucci belt.
We know the queen and the king is the most important. No, the king is the most important piece on the board.
Sure.
The queen.
But it's not the strongest piece on the board.
It's not. No, it was the most important piece.
Right.
100%.
Right.
But it can't even be exposed.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm saying that the money has to be able to do the work for you, because
and the money
otherwise,
protects the king.
But the money can't be issued unless it's what you call distributed or stamped to be issued.
Well, but because the queen is in service of the king. Is that what you're saying, right?
Right next to each other.
Yeah, I'm saying that if we want to put actual pieces or names in this, I'm saying the infrastructure of what we're saying I wouldn't say money is. I would say money is the player. Personally, I wouldn't say
like the hand above
move that move the piece. I mean, at this point, because he's saying that you have to have something issue money. You have to have a power at B goes. You guys can have this much interest rates go here. This is what you got to have that. That has to be stamped.
I'm saying that even if you want to walk it back from a physical money, it's a resource. It's a commodity that then stands as money. Eventually, water will be our resource, right? Where everybody is going to fight over water.
Bro.
We're not going to give a fuck about coins and dollars and shit like that.
Now you're talking my language.
I'm saying that, like, you can put whatever framework on it. That's what the queen is. Is like, she is the water, she is the diamond, she is the fucking.
So you're putting it from an actual resource standpoint. I was putting it from a human resource standpoint.
And I think,
but I mean that is money, right? It's always been resources.
He's right. Resources is the key. I never put the chessboard as I never put the chessboard as resources on Earth. If you was to do that, that's a whole nother, governing structure.
The first man to kill a fucking big ass wolf was the richest man on earth. You know what I mean? Like he had done the impossible, therefore he had all the resources that no one else had.
Which would you say he's the king?
I bet you that day he was.
Ooh, he killed that first wolf,
and then
we just got him back.
I bet that's also how they invented the threesome. You know what I mean?
he said, "No, I went
Look
crazy.
what I've done.
I went crazy. Go get your friend. I went crazy today."
She was like, I know that's your husband, but I got to get a taste, man. I got to get a taste.
No, taste the wolf.
I bet wolf killing predates monogamy too. You could fuck anybody. Back when we were killing wolves, you could fuck anybody.
What's that predates monogamy? Polygamy still exists today. It's a Western.
That's what I'm saying.
Eastern.
I'm saying so like
polygamy. I would imagine started it.
Polygamy started.
Wait, wolf killing started polygamy?
No.
He was like, it used to be a free for all. He was like, no, I kill wolves now. I gotta have 4 of them.
Chill out, man.
You living with me over on this side of the river. We got wolves. You go get me some honey in the daytime.
I would love to see the AI version of this voiceover. It's just like Nick Cannon with a beard. And like, man.
Yo, Nick Cannon. I bet the first wolf killer did look like Nick Cannon.
Right? Just like Nick Cannon.
You know what I mean? Listen, I've killed a wolf today.
Brandon, you came to us today with a conspiracy that I had never heard before.
I hadn't heard this one.
I don't know if you had heard it before, but you said, "My mama told me."
There's a black alien race.
Yeah.
Tell us everything.
Yeah, I have so many questions. Are you talking about the idea that we started from an alien race and continued on? Or do you mean like side by side with what we got now?
No, there is something that it was a video of a guy.
Yeah, we watched the video. I watched the video. I don't know if you guys
watched the green guy?
No, it wasn't a green guy. You sent along a video.
Yeah, it's a video about the guy talking about
a guy speaking in a bookstore.
Oh, can you pull this up for me?
And a bookstore that he owns and runs. But yeah, let's pull it up. We're gonna watch this together because I have a lot of thoughts on this video. It's very exciting. All right, where is this video?
I just felt like I went through a time machine from the present day streets of Brooklyn to ancient Egypt.
You see?
Oh yeah.
This is a glimpse of the Temple of the Nuwapians. It's adjacent to the bookstore called All Eyes on Egypt off Bushwick Avenue.
I know.
I know.
This is called papara. It's basically a word that...
Okay, this is where I'm going to stop us. Because when they walk into that bookstore, it ain't a lot of books on them shelves.
There is not.
It's about 13 books on them shelves, like Brandon T. Jackson.
The book is inside you, my brother.
Oh, you were the book all along.
It's in your DNA.
Yeah.
You got these big ass empty shelves, and you trying to convince me you are.
I don't know if I keep going.
I'll keep going, but I want to identify the truth before we get to.
I don't know if I believe this yet. Everyone talks about this.
Okay.
The mission of the Nuwapians dates back to the 1970s. And
Pause.
Yep.
You can't get baby girl a real microphone. News. You can't. You got her out here doing real journalism. In an earbud?
In an earbud.
Bro, that's crazy.
I got bad news for you, bro. Once you find out what news this is, you're going to feel like, all right, they did exactly what they had.
Okay.
Right.
York.
Egypt is one of the heights of African civilization, and it shows us as a people.
Pause.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel dyslexic looking at that group of words.
Hantwan Sanai Hatum Rahaya. I don't know, bro.
You came in confident, though. I appreciate
No,
it.
I don't.
Huntwin,
Actually, I sent 2 videos.
Atum.
I sent a video with, this is just the research, but there's actually a guy that, it was a white guy that saw them come down. That was when I wanted you guys to play.
This isn't about the New
this has become the worship of this crap. Sure. I was showing a derivative of.
You're saying,
I don't call it crap, but this has become the religion.
You're saying the brother with the bookshelves is not the foremost expert on this actual experience.
Well, here you go. They are the experts, and that's when experts become what? A religion, and religion becomes this, thing of. It's almost like you have truth, and then it becomes. I have the truth, come into this building, give me donations and worship the mountains. Or there's a guy, I think I have one where the guy.
Yeah.
Look at white guy sees black aliens, something like that.
Okay.
That's like the religion of it.
Okay.
I don't want to get into that's
you want to get into the existence without, because religion does seem
offense, when you hear it from a black guy, it's not no offense.
Yeah.
When you hear
we're all black.
No, I'm saying,
what am I? No. Damn, that's fucked up, Brandon T. Jackson. God damn, dude. We were grooving, baby.
I'm not saying no offense to you.
Damn.
I'm saying to the audience because it sounds bad to say. Sometimes we hear from a brother.
Like, hey, boy, what about your boy?
He said, hey, bright eyes.
Hey. What about?
I was pointing at the computer because when you see a dude like, hey, my brother, we are from an alien. You don't really believe that guy.
You don't want to believe anybody who has their own bookshop.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that's like.
I want to believe the guy that wouldn't believe it. Like, I saw an alien race. Hold on.
You need the skeptics first.
You don't see it?
I don't. I'm not seeing. No, I didn't see anything. White guy sees black alien that was of use for us.
Really?
That feels like a TikTok search more.
No.
There's a lot of men in black coming up.
No.
Maybe try white man sees black alien.
Oh.
Yeah, white man. Hold on, let me see.
And if that doesn't work, you might have to be creative with black.
Or maybe Nubian.
Yeah, that's that word we should start with.
Yo, mine's not coming up either. I just had this video.
Uh-oh.
This feels conspiratorial.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. When we get on TV.
Hey, y'all, I just checked. I don't even have my phone in my pocket.
Uh-oh. They didn't want you to have your phone in your pocket.
Well, everything else is coming. Is not. Wow.
Oh, Olivia sent it to it. She said she found this. I think this is it. Let's find out together. Our producer, Olivia, may have tracked it down.
But this reminded me of an interview with a NASA scientist, Norman Bergrun, stating he saw pictures of black aliens getting off a spaceship on the rings of Saturn.
But anyway, there is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
He's like, man.
No.
No.
You didn't hear me, Jessica.
I've seen dark before. They was black.
He said, look, African American.
I can't remember this person's name. I'm pretty sure he claimed to be part of a secret space program. In this clip, he will be talking about how humans will react to the landing of extraterrestrials.
Assist us. I mean, how shocking is it going to be for everyone when they're standing there, the door's open, they're about to drop these little food with parachutes, and they look up and they don't see a blonde-haired, blue-eyed angel. They see a bunch of people of different,
Okay, pause.
All right.
He was about to go.
I don't even know how I can pause.
He was about to go nuts.
He was going to say some hateful shit.
He was about to say some bad shit. I could feel his heart. Because he said, you don't see a white angel, you see a bunch of dirty, big lips
up there.
Muscular.
Flying like the Wizard
what
of
are we
Oz.
gonna do?
Oh, my gosh.
They're pretty. I mean, that is kind of disheartening if you wrote all history of all angels being white, all religious things being white, and then the becoming of the Messiah or this big thing, and it's just like these black aliens and spaceships that are the angels.
Right.
I think it's not
funny.
what they wanted. Objectively, it's not what they signed up for.
It's not the hero they asked for.
No.
I think it's kind of, it's actually, that's actually a movie.
It's Batman.
Is it Batman?
It's not the hero they asked for. It's the
he didn't mean that.
Black Alien. Black Alien?
Yeah, Black Alien.
Oh, isn't there a movie with Orlando Jones, Brother from Another Planet?
Oh, I don't know.
But that would be great.
Why hasn't there been a Black Alien movie yet?
I mean,
we still working out.
Kind of Wakanda, but I don't know.
That's not Alien.
That's not Alien.
Yeah,
it's alien technology.
Yeah.
It's the Rock came to Earth. They got the Rock.
You know what I want, though.
Yeah, you want them to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of this stuff points to like there's a higher something that comes that's securing this black race. A lot of that stuff and vibranium and they're saying that computers are only powered by melanin. You guys know that?
Which computers?
All of them.
No, we have to explain that to me though.
Yeah, because I've seen white people
he,
use quite a few of them.
They got pretty good at it.
It's a program. My programmer showed me how it's like that. I can't explain it right. Yeah, I'll let him. He has to explain it.
All right.
Yeah, how melanin, but he proved it. He proves it. I can't say it right. It's gonna sound ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah. We already.
It sounds wild.
We already sound wild.
We've been saying wild shit.
Don't say we. This one on you.
This
has been a wild ass 40 minutes.
I love it.
There is a movie, The Brother from Another Planet, that exists. It is it's about a alien and escaped slave on the run from his home planet.
Damn.
Oh, see, here it goes.
They really didn't have to.
How's it always go to slavery?
They didn't even have
September
to do that.
7th,
right?
1984.
They didn't even have to do it. Could have just been a black alien.
He was still a slave.
He was a slave on his planet?
Yeah.
We really can't have anything.
Rotten Tomatoes, 89%.
Of course.
They're saying this shit's fire.
Yeah.
They're like,
but Paid in Full got a 42. Okay.
This shit goes up. Apparently.
89 is too high.
That's too high
for a runaway slave alien movie.
Look, man. It's written and directed by a man named John Sayles. And John Sayles, you guessed it, looks like that.
Oh, there you go.
That's John Sayles. So
89%.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It wasn't exactly one of ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what we need to do is get more black people in the Rotten Tomatoes group. It's an aggregate though, right?
Yeah, how does that work?
I think it's just an aggregate. Like they take all the reviews.
Yeah,
online.
I think it's just reviews from everybody.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I think that does speak to the question of getting more black people in positions where like journalism and tastemaking is actually happening.
Right.
I mean, I think we do it, but it's just we don't use the infrastructure, the data. We don't use the data. We don't use our data right.
Well, we need to be in spaces that our data points get collected. So niggas get letterboxed.
What's letterboxed?
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
What's letterboxed?
It's like okay. Thank you, Brandon T. Jackson.
Do it one more time.
Yeah.
Toss my boy up.
What's letterboxed?
Letterboxd is an app that I am. Come on, man. I got it. Letterboxd is an app that I am not on currently, but white friends have told me it's a place to review film and other types of media.
Yes.
And then my special is on there, Birth of a Nation with the G, 5 stars, or whatever the meter is. It might be cans of Pepsi. I don't know what they do over there.
And that was a commercial. So pay, My Momma Told Me.
Come on.
For the commercial. But yeah, I agree with you. More data. And I think we should start to collect our own data. There's a lot of infrastructures that are very easy to use to collect data.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everything, right? That's the name of the game in wealth, right? It's all data.
It's because like our data points is, especially with AI, if it's not being, it's almost like a voting share. If we're not in the voting share, and that's why I do believe the universe is somewhat of a democracy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The universe is a democracy where we can choose as human consciousness to do what we need to do. And I think if we go too far, the black aliens come down, like, hey,
chill out.
We got to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or do they come and destroy it, or they reset the program, and who knows?
So do you see them as like, watchers or like as guides? Or is a little
I don't know.
both?
Everyone's been talking about these angels, watchers, guys. I mean, apparently they just happen to be black. I don't know.
I like it better.
And
I'll be honest.
And they're saying that there's some people that have that same blood inside of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying that most of the people are African Americans. The derivatives of that.
One of the things I've always struggled with religion in general is this morality that we give to God that sometimes feels completely false in what actual like creation of life is. It is not good or bad. It is just
it.
Right. Because why would you? Because it feels like it takes away from why would you even create it?
Yeah.
If there was this hierarchy, why
negative
would
and positive
you do that?
forces? Would you say?
I think absolutely, but that's how I see it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That like the negative force as me, a human being, frames that as negative.
Well,
but
for your mind to understand it, you gotta put things in UX. Anybody that's is in tech will understand what I'm saying. You have to put the
back code,
not the back code.
Nope.
The back code is what you're talking about. You have to the Bible is the front code. So when you read it, there's the devil and this is
wait.
I think you're saying that you have to
put it in.
You have to turn it into a story in order for people to consume the information.
Oh, okay.
You have to have infrastructure,
like an allegory,
or what do you call
monitor.
This? No, what do you call this damn thing?
That's a Mac Pro.
No,
he's living.
No, but every screen that he's on is called a. Not a UX. I would call my freaking programmer. Somebody's in tech.
You mean like the monitor, so I can see what the thing is saying?
You know, this is the monitor that's projecting the thing I'm talking about. The interface. Thank you.
Okay.
The interface.
Yeah.
The interface.
Thank yourself. You got there. We did not help.
I was about to say realm.
the realm. But the interface is, the realm that you're in is collecting is telling the story for your brain to compute the information. So I say the same thing with the Bible. If you talk to people in back code, it's like you just kind of an energy.
Yeah.
Pool. You know what I mean? That's what I would say.
No, I think we should take a break. We owe
we're talking in. I don't even know where we're at right now. I love it though.
I'm so happy we're here.
It's a good day though.
We're swimming.
Great day.
We're swimming in the verses.
That's what happens.
The realms we're swimming in.
He said it, not me.
I said it.
We're gonna take a break, but when we come back, I have a piece of alien research that I want to share with you.
I love it.
To see how you jive with this. So we're gonna take one more break. More Brandon T.
I would
Jackson.
just love the black aliens to be like, who told you were black?
that
you come from a race of
That's how you started with us. And we were like, what the fuck?
Wouldn't that be so
Othello, Denzel, like robes on?
Yeah,
like
the Matrix speech when
that would be good.
Morpheus.
Yeah.
If I told you there was a world within a world.
I will say, before we go to break, I will say Morpheus really played Neo.
Oh, he killed it.
I'm saying like he played him because he showed up. He had on that smooth ass fucking jacket, them little glasses. He looked so cool.
Yeah.
And then they went to real life, and them niggas was eating butt pudding.
Yo, my man had a dusty thermal on.
And you see what Morpheus is actually wearing, and you're like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Why you didn't have holes in your scully when you came and got me?
I let a machine give birth to me.
I thought you were wearing alligator.
That's hilarious.
I thought this was about to be some fly shit.
It's fucking dark in here. No hose.
You crazy?
Bro.
I gotta sleep with a nigga named Tank?
Yeah. He breathes heavy. Sleep apnea.
That's what it is. They said the machine's like, we can do it better for you guys.
Nah, they might have been onto something because Morpheus was bugging.
Yeah.
Morpheus
it was better in the Matrix.
It was better in the Matrix.
Like the party was jumping. He had to fly the beautiful woman to even get there, right? He had to follow the rabbit.
I mean, you can't lie. The Matrix see, that's why he wanted to go back in. The guy, in part 1, he's like, fuck this shit.
No, the Matrix makes perfect sense. Now, obviously, we need a hero to break the Matrix and do the thing.
But he doesn't break it.
He never breaks it. No, he doesn't. And I don't want to do it.
Because he wasn't the one, right? Isn't that the point?
We're
far away.
We're so far away, but real quick before we go, for him to break. And we got to go to break. Neo was actually birthed by, the one is a program of the Matrix.
I thought the implication was less that Neo is the product of the Matrix, but more that civilizations will live and die over and over again.
Right, and that's why he was the 7th one, and there will be, or whatever number.
It's both energies are living off each other. That they're coexisting. The machine and humans need each other. That's what that guy said when he came out with the guy with the freaking machines and humans, and if these the stuff goes off, the power. No, the senator.
Yeah,
when he's like, if these machines go off, then we're all dead, and if we go off, the machines are dead. I mean, I'm paraphrasing for you Matrix fans, but that's the whole point. We're coexisting together. But listen, I digress.
Either way, was Neo real? Was Neo not? It's all because of you, and we will be back with some more My Momma Told Me.
My Momma Told Me. Like, we're fighting against that in everything right now with AI taking people's faces and making stuff. Who owns this?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal, guys. I'm telling you, in the future, no one's gonna be able to control their anything, IPs.
Yeah, I mean, that's facts, right?
Because it's
we all give our data up willingly.
Yeah, I mean, everything is Face ID. Everything is we've already given them so much of our information themselves that there's no way for you to actually hold on to it.
Yeah, I try it, but it's like in menial. You know what I mean? I'd be like, I'm never gonna show a picture of you in a red shirt. I'll never do that.
Yeah,
but next thing you know, people like,
but I do 2-factor authentication,
right,
to open Uber Eats or whatever the fuck I got going on.
It's like you can't fly. You know what I mean?
Bro, I ain't got you guys got real ID yet? I don't even know how to change. That shit's about to happen. It's like,
already happened.
2 months.
It happens May 10th, I want to say.
What is this thing, man?
I have been not paying attention to that shit for the last 4 years. They've been telling us it's coming.
What is
you
it?
have to renew your ID.
Yeah, I'm about to right now.
And it just is a ID that is now national. Like, it's all like shaped and sort of ID'd the same nationally so that they can basically verify all your information on a more universal.
But a passport's still a passport?
I think what my instinct is that they needed to do a forced check on everybody that's
right.
I say this because I prompt, and you guys can come back.
We're back. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure out.
I would say that with the AIs right now, I did a thing on research on what I should talk about in my next comedy special.
Mm-hmm.
You threw AI?
Yeah, because I just did my AI. These motherfuckers were so on point.
You can cuss.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cut my...
you don't cuss for yourself.
No, I do, but I try not to because to honor my parents, my dad's mom, they're pastors. And big pastors. And I'm not a saint like that, but I mean, I try to do my best to it's like an honor code. So my special, right? Chest out, right? The first one I did. So I asked AI, look at this, what my next special should be, right?
Wait, you asked AI about you might be the ops, Brandon T. Jackson.
No, I'm not.
You didn't have it write jokes though.
No, hell no.
Okay, hey bro,
they don't write jokes right. No, I'll be messing. I'll be trying to see how much they know about me, and they came up with. I said, write a joke like Eddie Murphy. Write a joke like whatever. And they came up. I don't have the actual prompt.
Type in writing a joke like Langston Kerman.
No. They will get. They'll find it.
Don't write that. That's literally my nightmare.
Yeah, I wasn't brave enough to say my own name.
And I said, what should my next comedy special be called?
The AI is like, ooh, I'm a hoe. Ooh, I'm a little bitch.
Oh, my little kid said something.
Yo.
Because I worry if I said it for me, it'd just be like,
yo. If I can find this. Sorry, I'm trying to laugh with y'all, but I'm trying to see this.
No, I am curious what it said to name your comedy special. Was it Birth of a Nation available on Patreon now?
Yes. Birth of a Nation. Oh,
I'm gonna cut up that.
This is my other phone. But it said Brandon T. Jackson, such it like gave a whole description. So the best thing should be called Holy Smoke.
That's not bad.
I know, right? It's not bad. I was like, damn, and they gave every reason why. They took my target audience. Apparently, I have a kind of a faith-based Eddie Murphy audience.
Wow.
Oh, that's probably good though.
I have like a rock star audience. I have like a Tyler Perry and I have a Tyler Perry and Eddie Murphy audience mixed together.
Okay. I feel like we have like R&B music Sheen audience.
I don't like how that felt, but I don't know that I disagree.
Do you guys have R&B Sheen?
Yeah. Yeah. They were trying to get me to get on Sheen in the barbershop the other day.
Really?
They said Temu was trash. They said Sheen's where it's at.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I look through Temu a lot. I don't buy.
Brandon, before you go, I want to run something past you.
Yes.
We previously did an episode where we talked to Yadoya Travis. This was before, this predates you, but I did an episode where I talked to a very funny comedian, Yadoya Travis, about the Dogon tribe of Mali. Are you at all familiar with the Dogon tribe of Mali?
Yeah. Wait, give me more.
They are a black tribe that claims and has for a long, long time claims that they have made direct contact with aliens and specifically come from this smaller planet next to a star called Sirius B that orbits and is invisible to the human eye.
Yeah, I've heard about this, but I need more info.
So basically, the Dogon legend is that they came in contact, a race called the Nomos from the star Sirius,
this is where
visited
Black
Earth
Panther
thousands of years ago. I think maybe there's an argument that this is where like some of those ideas could have been birthed from.
No, there's they were saying that
I think Ethiopia is the legend more of like, or at least maybe that's more where they borrowed culture from the most. So maybe it is the Dogon tribe.
No, there's a tribe that says that because they're cursing anybody that played in Black Panther. This whole thing about this because they have.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a whole. I don't know if it's a Dogon tribe.
There's a tribe in Africa currently.
That said that all that stuff's real. Like yeah, I don't know if that's them, but they really were cursing the whole thing.
Sure.
And they were saying that is really deep. I don't even want to kind of go down that line, but they were pretty much anyone that played in that movie was cursed. And they were doing curses on them and stuff like that. Yeah.
You dropped that at the end, huh?
I don't. It's too dark.
Yeah,
for me, it's too dark.
As fuck.
It's too dark to get into, but there is a tribe that really said that they made. I don't know if that's the tribe.
I don't know that it is.
They have like the vibranium and shit, stuff like that.
Part of what they've done is sort of claim that they actually had a lot of technological advancements similar to this.
Yeah, I think.
But I don't know that I've ever heard them like actively be like, yo, fuck anybody that's stealing our story, but maybe.
Yeah, they told Disney not to do it or something. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, you can't tell Disney what to do.
Yeah, right. And there's a whole letter.
Crazy.
It was a whole letter that went out. They like a full delivery of like with the whole garbs on.
Those are aliens.
I will say, and they meant that shit.
They didn't take a plane.
It takes you like 8 months to get a letter from Africa.
They went by.
That's true.
They went by.
I get nothing but mail from Ghana.
Right.
A month and a half after it was supposed to get to me.
Yeah, bro. That should be like Merry Christmas and Valentine's Day. That's like that shit. It takes a long time.
Well, yeah, they went by straight. No technology, straight boat.
So you are, it sounds like, if we can wrap this up, you are a believer of this conspiracy.
I want to be, but honestly, not fully. I kind of hear about it. It would be cool. It would be cool to just. I think it's more about it'd be cool. I like that. Yeah, it would be like, whoa. What's
up, y'all?
Gotcha. But then here's the dark side of it. It's like, what if we're like, yo, thank you. You're here to save us. They're like, no, you failed us. And they start cutting off our heads.
Yeah. Back to the realm.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. We never know what it really is.
Yeah.
But there's always this, like, there's a lot of ancient stuff that keeps pointing to these. Like that, this is what kind of makes me gotta lean towards maybe so, like more so. It should be. It's too many references of these gods that are, I guess it's so happening in black, but these ancient gods that are given ancient knowledge. There's too many references of it. Yeah, it's kind of like, where's these stories coming from?
One of the things that Stephen Hawking said about aliens in general was that he said that if there is alien life outside of our planet, the only way that they will ever visit us is for violence. There is no version of it where they show up wanting to like make peace or recognize us, the people they left behind. His argument would be that, like colonization, you only expand beyond your resources for the sake of accessing someone else's.
Where's Will Smith when you need him? You know what I mean?
We need somebody.
Now that's how you. He's like,
welcome to Earth.
Right, exactly, right. You know what I mean? Because it's like, peace. Remember that?
Yeah.
I was like, God dang! When I saw it as a kid, Independence Day, I was like, peace. What do you want?
It still really bugs me that he was able to punch an alien one time and it knocked out.
It bothers you?
Yeah.
He was at the height of his powers.
Right? Everybody else in the movie took like 6 guns and fucking everything.
That's Will Smith.
Langston, that is as strong as a man can be. You saw him peak on screen.
That's true.
Screen.
That shit was amazing.
Yeah, I gotta go watch that again.
Yo,
it holds up. Noogie and then
does it?
It holds up. You know what else holds up? Enemy of the State, but that's a different episode.
Oh, I love Enemy of the State.
I just watched it while doing dishes 3 days ago.
I just rewrote something like that.
You did an Enemy of the State fanfic?
No, I rewrote a script called Transit for myself. It's not Enemy of the State. It's kind of, it has that vibe.
You're saying
it's like a Speed and Enemy of the State mix.
Okay. Oh, you're saying, well, you said Transit. In my head, I thought you said Metro, the Eddie Murphy movie. No. I was like, that's a crazy rewrite. No. I've updated Metro.
Don't worry. I thought it was too good too, but then I got my hands on it.
I cracked the code of longer locks.
That's what messed
he
up
had
Metro.
The little locks.
That's what messed up Metro.
Yeah. It is. It is. It was a bad haircut.
It was It was literally going like, we was like, what the fuck?
We didn't like it.
We didn't like his haircut.
Nah, Eddie was really starting to experiment, and we weren't ready for it.
We weren't ready for the locks.
Nah, we thought we were like, hey, bro, you got your look. You're locked in.
Yeah,
this will be who you are. And he was like, I might try something.
It's funny when I got locks. I had locks. I don't know if you guys seen.
Yeah,
you
had long.
A couple years ago, not even a year ago. About a year ago, I just cut them. This is my poster, my film. On the poster, I still have my locks. My show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even my stand-up special, I got my locks in it. So it's like, people, I mean, I don't know if they liked it, and I think I don't know. I mean,
I think people learn to see you however you decide to present them.
In this day and age.
It just, at the time, you didn't get a chance to see Eddie Murphy before you saw
That's
Eddie
the thing.
Murphy.
We weren't like, oh, he's growing his shit out.
Yeah.
We did not want to see that shit. I remember being mad, like, what?
Yeah,
and he was
we were
like
all
jumping
mad.
through, like, and then the car, the way it went up the thing. I'm like, this is stupid.
We just weren't ready for it.
And it was called Metro. That's kind of a bad.
Metro PCS, Metro Card.
Metropolitan. What is that?
We don't have time to talk about Eddie Murphy films. Brandon T. Jackson, tell us where the people can find you. Tell them what cool shit you got.
Follow me at Brandon T. Jackson, my comedy special at Chest Out. Coming soon. I think it's really, actually, I watched it again last night. I think it's very impressive for what people think I can do. I don't know. I have this. No one really knows what I do because I played all these character actors, really.
Yeah. Right. So they don't know the real you.
They don't. And I just watched it again last night just for the final cut because I got delivered to the network. And I can't say what network it is because we're still getting all that.
Did they let you say the R word?
I didn't say it, I didn't say realm in it. But yeah, check it out. My new show, Family Business, New Orleans. My new movie, Beginning to See the Light, comes to Apple TV May 2nd. What else we got? We got a lot of stuff going on. Just my new show, Making a Brand. New merch.
Yeah.
New merch. New Terrence Howard merch. Making a Brand presents Terrence Howard's merch. I was trying to figure out how to get Terrence on my Making a Brand show.
Yeah.
I think I figured it out.
Yeah. Terrence, me and Langston, we probably come.
Yeah, we'll hang out.
Yeah, come on. I'll show you guys some clips. And maybe, we'll come here.
Hell yeah.
Well, Bori, what you got?
Who Got Jokes 87 on Instagram. You can come see me at the Dallas Comedy Club April 25th and 26th. You can come see me at the Littlefield in Brooklyn, New York, June 14th. I need you to sell it out because it's a venue possibly too big for me.
Sell it out.
Come on, baby. You got to go up. It's Union Hall.
I've been there. For sure.
That's dope, bro.
Thank you.
You can follow me at Langston Kerman on all social media platforms. You can watch my special. It's called Bad Poetry. It's on Netflix. And you can send us your own drops, your own conspiracy theories.
Everybody's in LA. You going crazy?
Oh, yeah. Watch Everybody's Live on Netflix with John Mulaney. I write on that, and I get to show up every once in a while, and it's a really fun show, and we'd love for you to watch it. And send us your own drops, your own conspiracy theories. If you want to tell us what them black aliens originally look like, send it all to mymommapod@gmail.com. Give us a call at 844-LIL-MOMS. Buy the merch.
Like, subscribe.
The merch. Do the whole thing. Bye, bitch.
Yeah, somebody got dick in the face, Craig. See if he's okay.
My Momma Told Me is a production of Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network and iHeart Podcasts.
Created and hosted by Langston Kerman.
Co-hosted by David Bori.
Executive produced by Will Ferrell, Hansani, and Olivia Aguilar.
Co-produced by Bay Wang.
Edited and engineered by Justin Connor.
Music by Nick Chambers.
Artwork by Dogon Krieger.
You can now watch episodes of My Momma Told Me on YouTube. Follow at My Momma Told Me and subscribe to our channel.